Yes, dear children, we have already done part 1 of your physics chapter 1 motion. So today we will be doing part 2 and we will be focusing today here equation of motion, their derivation and the uniform circular motion. First I will go to equation of motion, then their derivation and uniform circular motion. First equation of motion. You should know the equations. What are the equations? First one is V is equal to U plus AT. Second one is S is equal to ut plus half at square. Then third one is v square is equal to u square plus 2as, or you can say v square minus u square as 2as. Okay, so here we will be using capital S. So here first one is v is equal to u plus at. First you should know what is v. V is the final velocity, okay, or final speed. Sometimes u is initial speed or velocity, whatever you want to write. Then time t, time s, distance or displacement. Then what is left? A is acceleration. Okay, so we will be first driving. Let us take first one. You know acceleration is rate of change of velocity. If I cross multiply it on cross multiplication, you will get, on cross multiplication you will get v minus u is equal to at. If you cross multiply it, okay, cross multiply you know, no? So a into t, v minus u. So v minus u is, if I take v is equal to u plus at. So we will be calling it as first equation of motion. Okay, now the second one. Second one if I will take, that is, you know what is average speed? What is average speed? I told you, na, u plus v divided by 2. So what is distance? Distance through that DST triangle I have told, distance, speed, time. So what is distance, speed into time? So if I multiply time in this, average speed into time. If I multiply time here, so I will get distance. So distance s is equal to average speed. Average speed is u plus v divided by 2 into t. Okay, if I expand it, u, v we have already learned. V is equal to u plus at. So here you have to place v value. V value is u plus at. So u plus at, okay, divided by 2 into t. Up to here it is clear. Now the next step you will be having, its derivation. See how we are going to do. See, s we have got, s is equal to, what is the last step we have got? If I do in a bracket, 2u are there, u plus u. So in u plus u, 2u. So we can write 2u plus at by 2 into t. Okay, we can write it as, if multiply by t in the both terms, so you will be getting 2u not 80. So here you will multiply t with this term and this term. So you will be writing 2ut, okay, plus at square divided by 2. Divide the both term by 2ut by 2 plus at square by 2. So you can write 2 से 2 cancel हो जाएगा. So it will be ut plus half at square. So this is your second equation of the motion. First is v is equal to u plus at. Second is s is equal to ut plus half at square. How we have calculated? Once again you can see, average speed I know, u plus v divided by 2. Here u is initial speed, v is final speed divided by 2. So distance formula we have already taken from the DST triangle. Distance is speed into time, that is average speed into time. So average speed is u plus v by 2 into t. So in place of v I can write u plus at. So I have written u plus at into t. If you add, you will find 2u plus at into t divided by 2. So 2u multiplied by t, at multiplied by t. So you will get 2u at, 2u t plus 2u plus at square by 2. So 2ut minus 2ut divided by 2 AT square divided by 2. So you can write S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Now we will be deriving the third equation. Third equation, do you remember? V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. How we can derive it? From the first equation itself we can derive it. If you know the first equation, we can just V square is equal to U square plus 2AS I want. Okay, how we can do it? See, this is the third equation now. How we can do it? We know V is equal to U plus AT. Squaring both sides. What is SBS? Squaring both the sides. Squaring both sides, what we will get? V square is equal to U plus AT whole square. Do you know the formula of A plus B square? What is there? A square plus B square plus 2AB. So here also we will be doing like that. In place of A we have U. In place of B we have AT. Okay, so what we are doing is, according to this formula or identity, we are going to do the U square plus B square means A square T square plus 2U AT. This is the extension. So we can write it here as V square is equal to U square plus 2UAT plus A square T square. Same value I have written here. So V square is equal to U square plus, out of these two terms I can take something common. See, I am taking 2A. If I have taken 2A, 2 I have taken, A I have taken. So what is left? UT plus. Here no 2 is there, so I have to divide by 2. If you multiply 2 to 2 will cancel. Then A already I have taken, so 1A will left. A and T square. If you multiply again, see 2A UT. So 2UAT. If 2A into half करोगे तो half से 2 cancel हो जाएगा. So it will come A square T square again. So V square is equal to U square plus 2A. Now tell me what is this relation is called. This relation already we have done. This relation is called S, distance or displacement. So V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. So this is very important. Once again you can see V square is equal to U square plus 2AS, that we want. First equation we have already derived. So just we are doing the squaring both sides. So V square is equal to U square plus U plus AT whole square. We know the identity A plus B whole square, A square plus B square plus 2AB. According to that we have expanded it, U square plus A square T square plus 2UAT. Same thing we have written here, and we have taken common 2A. So 2A, so this formula what is left in the bracket is formula of S. So V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. Now we will take uniform circular motion. What is uniform? Uniform you know now. With respect to time, if an object changes its position, then the third topic is uniform circular motion. Circular motion, you know, circle, all of you are familiar. This is radius. There is a relation. Then full this length is called diameter. If it is passing through the center and dividing the circle into two parts, that is diameter. No, if passing through center, all the lines will be diameter. So diameter equals to 2 times radius. Okay, diameter is 2 times radius. D is diameter, and R is radius. So if you take one round of it, suppose I am starting from A point and coming back to A point. So what circumference I have covered is, what is the length, that is what is the distance or displacement we will cover when we are taking one round. Displacement obviously will 0 because I will return back. So distance will be 2 pi r. Here pi value you know, 22 by 7 pi. Okay, in maths pi is 22 by 7. So if somebody is asking you the speed, what is your speed? So you obviously called distance divided by time. So you can say 2 pi r divided by t. That is your speed. It is first one round. They may give you 4 rounds. So 4 rounds it will be 4 into 2 pi r divided by t. What is the time you have taken? So 4 rounds your speed will be this one. Okay, like that they will give you the total distance. You should know distance will be 2 pi r in one round. If they are giving more rounds, so you will be multiplying by that. I hope this topic is clear. We have touched almost all the points. See, there are some conceptual questions they may ask you, that we will be discussing in the next class. All the numericals and conceptual question I will give you. I will provide a PDF also. See the numerical part or conceptual part. They may tell you what is the difference in distance and displacement when their magnitude is same. So when their magnitude will be same, when they are traveling in the same direction. Suppose a person is going A to B. Okay. So distance and displacement in the rectilinear path or the straight line path where there is no turn. So there is no probability of any shortest path. So what is the difference I told no? That day we have taken one triangle. I want to go from A to C via B. B should come in between. That is the only possible path. But if any probability is there, so this will be the shortcut. The shortcut or the shortest length that we are calling displacement. See, there you can find its application many. See, if I am taking 3, this is 3, this is 4, so obviously it is 5 by Pythagoras theorem. So 5 is my, if I want to go from A to C, 5 is the displacement possible. But if there is no way, this is the length of actual path, so 7 km is my distance. So but when we are having motion in a straight line, then the magnitude of distance and displacement will be same. Okay. So in the conceptual questions and numerical we will take in the next part. Okay. Bye bye.